Hey guys, it's Sharon Sung, and today we're going to talk about our latest project, which we acquired in January and we finished fixing up in end of May. And then we spent most of June actually furnishing it, getting it ready to be a furnished rental. So I wanted to show you guys what we did with the property. And if you guys are interested, I might do another follow-up video on the numbers on the property, how much we make on it. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to leave a comment below. So this is basically the living room, as you guys can see here. It used to have these old panels with gray paint on them, and we actually decided to tear it all out and get new drywall and everything like that, new white paint. We wanted white paint to make it an open farmhouse style look. So as you guys can see here, this furniture, the coffee table and the sofa, was actually ones that my friend wanted to throw away. So we're like, we can pick it up for you. So he wanted to get rid of it. We used it here, and we also took a lot of stuff from Facebook Marketplace. As you can see, the rug here, as well as the designs on the right, a lot of home decor was taken from another listing on Facebook Marketplace. So basically they were trying to get rid of all their stuff because they had an Airbnb rental. They wanted to get rid of it. So we bought it for like 375 bucks for like a whole lot of stuff. So we actually saved a lot of money doing that. Same thing with this coffee table and these chairs. My friend wanted to get rid of them, so we picked it up with a U-Haul, and it was a whole thing. Like me, Sean, and our other friend was helping out. So that definitely saved a lot of money. So if you guys are interested in furnishing your rental for cheap, definitely look on Facebook Marketplace and get a lot of deals there. So we completely redid the fireplace. Essentially, we added new tile around the fireplace. We also replaced this mantle. We replaced the shelving. And then as you guys can see up top, we also did all recessed lighting. So there's 8 of them up top. We also did a chandelier here. It was a ceiling fan before, and then we switched it out to this one. To be honest, I kind of wish I had a bigger one, but I think it's fine for now. The thing is, I didn't want it to obstruct the view of the TV, so I didn't want a huge chandelier. I wanted something mid-size. So anyway, kind of regrets there, but it's okay. Having recessed light throughout the house really makes the home look a lot better. So lighting is a huge thing. We did recessed light in the kitchen as well. All the rooms, we actually did ceiling fans. In the future, maybe we would do recessed light as well, but recessed light just looks so much better. Also, we did 5K lights throughout the house, except this room, I bought that ceiling fan on sale. It was like 30 bucks, and then that was a 3K light. We had a whole thing. We bought a bunch of lights. They were already installed by our contractor, but then found out they were 3K throughout the house, and it was really bugging me. So basically with 5K lights, the 5K lights are brighter, more white light, whereas the 3K was more yellow. So when you looked in the rooms and then you compared it with the rest of the house, it was like yellow and then white, and it just looked really weird. I think white gives that brighter feel, the more modern look that I wanted to go for. So that's why we did this type of lighting. And Sean was smart enough to look up different things on YouTube, replace the whole light board or whatever it's called. And props to Sean, because he's really good at looking up tutorials on YouTube and doing little handyman things. And he's really learning a lot with this process. So when you guys are doing these renovations, you learn so much throughout the experience. And if you guys encounter certain things, sometimes you can actually do it on YouTube, and it might be a lot simpler than you think. So moving on here, this is the kitchen. And what we did was, it was pretty ugly countertop before. It was very old style. These countertops were like a light blue, and we decided to do everything white, black. We wanted it white, black, brown theme. That's basically what we like to do now. And we also did epoxy countertops, as you guys can see here. So basically, instead of replacing everything, we tried to salvage it by just doing it over it. And I think in the future, we probably would just replace or figure out a different solution. I think it looks pretty good, but I think we could do better. So I probably wouldn't go epoxy again. With the cabinets, we actually just replaced the doors and replaced the hardware as well to make it look new. We also painted the inside as well. In the back here is actually the laundry room, and before, this was part of the garage. The previous owner tried to make it into a kitchenette. It wasn't the nicest thing, so we decided, hey, let's make this into a laundry room for the main house. So as you guys can see here, we have like shelving here for people to put the towels and everything like that, the detergent and stuff like that here, and then we have our washing machines here. All right, let's go back over here. So the owner did a lot of weird DIY stuff, so then they tried to make this part of the garage, and the listing was actually a 4-bedroom, and then they made it into a 3 and then took this as part of the garage. So we converted it back to what it originally was, essentially. So let's go inside here. And previously this door, like here, was all walled off, and then they had a door open from the garage to this room. So what we did was we sealed that off, made this back into the door so that we could have that 4th bedroom back again. And then just looking at the furnishings, that was from Facebook Marketplace. This was from Goodwill. Like, we got a lot of deals on everything. This was from Ross. This was from a garage sale. So we're getting a lot of good deals. Even the TVs, all the TVs got from Facebook Marketplace. If you're down to do that work, go for it. I know a lot of people actually just prefer to buy like a set list on Amazon and just hire someone to assemble everything, and that works really well too. Maybe we do that in the future, but we actually have a lot of fun with the process doing it ourselves. So we really like had a lot of quality time together. I would say me and Sean, we just hang out here every day working on furniture and things like that, picking up furniture. So there's a lot of good memories. So for us, it's actually a pretty fun thing to do. So let's keep moving on here. Okay, so fun fact about this painting. Basically, I bought a canvas at Joann. This is like $12, and I got some $1 paint. I got a cleaning brush in order to do this, and I just painted this whole thing. So instead of paying like hundreds of dollars, this was like 12 bucks. That was pretty cool. And then we did more of that actually later because Joann had this 70% off sale. So I was like, let's pick up more canvases, use it to decorate the rooms. I'll show you guys in a bit. So let's keep going here. Our water heater is in here. We had to replace it. We decided to go with the 50-gallon instead of the 40 because of how big this house is. This is actually a 2,100 square foot house, so it's pretty big. So we wanted something that would have enough hot water for the guests inside. Another thing we found was this was actually leaking. So it was like going under the floorboards, and it was a whole mess because the thing is, this is slab foundation and we have vinyl plank flooring above it. So the thing is, when we were walking on these planks, water would like come out through the little cracks. We were like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Because it will get musty in there. It might just like seep through to the wood and then start getting mold or something like that. So I was freaking out. And then Sean was talking to the contractor. He was saying we might have to rip up all the flooring so that we can dry out the area and put it all back together. I was like, that is not a good solution. Let's figure out something else. So I looked up online and I found that maybe dehumidifiers could work. And what we did was we bought like a bunch of dehumidifiers, put them all around this area, and then started just like sucking up all the moisture. You have to turn on the fans too when you're doing that. And then I would also put paper towels over, just like seeping up all the water. It's a crazy amount of water. If you have slab foundation, vinyl plank flooring, like this could be a solution for you. Otherwise, if you have subflooring, it could become moldy, so you might want to rip out everything. But because we had slab, we were able to just like suck up the moisture, made it okay. So let's talk about this bathroom, and this was essentially a lot narrower. It was very old style. We decided to open it up, and then if you come around here, this vanity was like this weird diagonal one. We decided to rip it all out, and we actually ripped the whole bathroom out down to the studs. And this actually had a fur down before, where we decided to raise it to make it look more spacious, and we put in a new bathtub, new toilet, everything's new here, essentially. New tile, new shower tile as well. And then let's go to another bedroom here. Here I made it a little bit more of the forest theme, I guess, if you will. This was all from Facebook Marketplace as well. Facebook Marketplace, which is kind of crazy that you can pick up so much from there. All right, let's keep going. This is another bedroom. It's kind of messy right now because we were moving stuff to take photos. Bed from Amazon, dressers and nightstands from Facebook Marketplace. We also did like 7 new windows for the ones that were broken. So double paned windows. Here's another painting that I did. Another one with the same strategy. This was like a $9 canvas. Again, this is a great way to save money if you guys ever want to do that. So I would say this is probably a very interesting part of the house. This was the entrance to a master bedroom. This was all opened up, and it had this weird bonus room in the back. So it was like a wasted space, right? Because you have to still go into the bedroom in order to access the bonus room. So we're like, how can we make that into another room? We decided to just add this wall here, and now this has become a hallway. So if you guys walk down here, it now becomes 2 more rooms. So now this has become a 5-bedroom instead of basically a 3-bedroom, what it was before. And then this was a master bathroom that was connected to this whole master bedroom, but we decided to to make it into a separate one because of this hallway. So if we go in here, same thing with this bathroom. We gutted everything. We raised the fur down so that it could look more spacious. And what we found was the two bathrooms were actually the same size when we opened it up. Before, this was like a weird small shower pan. It was like a square, and we opened this up back that way as well. So we really made the space a lot bigger, and we were only able to do that by opening up the bathroom and then seeing that this was just wasted space back here and up here. So opening it up really makes it a lot more spacious. Another thing about this bathroom was before it was actually walled off right here, and then it had like a mini wall here, and it was like sink separated from the toilet and shower. We just opened that all up as well, and it became one large bathroom. So that was a really great thing that we added, that I think that it makes it look a lot better. So let's keep going here. This used to have two closets actually. So this was a closet over here. We thought this makes no sense because they basically have two closets plus a bonus room that could be another closet. Like, it makes no sense. So what we did was we made this closet that originally was here, we made it into a closet for the other room. Now let's look at this bedroom right now. Same thing here. These paintings were made by Sean. Same strategy, just bought some stuff from Joanne, painted over it. And then bed and a lot of these things from Amazon. Paintings were from Ross. So everything in this bedroom was actually brand new, except for the TV. So TV, Facebook Marketplace. Now let's go into this last bedroom. I want to show you guys what we did with the closet. So back here, it used to have a door to this closet, and this was walled off. We opened up this part so that it could be a little walk-in closet here. And then here was actually closet space for this room as well. It had like this bar over here that people could hang their clothes. We tore that all down so that now it's a lot more spacious. And we have things from Facebook Marketplace again, Ross paintings. So we did a lot of moving, a lot of assembling, things like that. So we still have little things to do here and there, but we actually already listed this property as of yesterday, and hopefully we get bookings. What we're doing with this now is mainly going to be midterm rental. Dallas actually made a rule to ban short-term rentals, and that's going to start in December of this year. So we might do this short-term for a bit and then change it to midterm, but essentially midterm was always going to be our strategy. And when I say midterm, that's basically 30 plus nights, and short term is less than 30 nights. So our rental is going to be geared for people who want those monthly stays. And then worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out, we can go long term, and for long term the rent numbers would work as well. So either strategy, I think we're in a good place. Now we're just fixing up little things here and there to get it ready for our guests. We got to make sure our system is ready, our cleaner system, our handyman system, and things like that. We're also going to gear up to actually rent out our primary home because we're going to move to Asia for a few months. I'm really excited for that. So if all goes well, we'll have some really great rentals here in Dallas. Now I hope you guys liked this episode. If you guys liked it, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do that follow-up video on the numbers for the house. Subscribe, hit the bell button to be notified of my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.